say next up, let's look at this in the context of the front plane overhand. Let's start from the overhand butterfly. Yes, so we're in overhand opposite split time. Let's lead with your left, which is my right hand. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you would come back to overhand, right? So it's the same thing. It's literally the same exact pattern. You're just doing it on the front plane. Okay, let's try this. Just to make sure you have it with your left hand. I'm mirroring with my right. Let's make sure you have the out and the in. Circle, out, circle, in. Just as a quickie. In and out, slip it in, slip it out, slip it in, slip it out. Okay, let's do the other hand. So your right hand, I'm mirroring you, and go out and circle in and out, circle and in. Okay, so that if we are now in the overhand opposite butterfly, leading with your left hand, which is my right, so I'm mirroring, it'll go 1, 2, and then you would come up to underhand butterfly, in with the left, in with the right, back to overhand. So out with the left, out with the right, come to underhand, in with the left, in with the right, come back to overhand. 1, 2, underhand butterfly, 1, 2, back to overhand. Okay, now let's lead with the other hand. So we'll lead with your right hand, my left hand, my blue one, I'll lead 5, 6, 7, and out, out, underhand butterfly, and in, overhand butterfly. Back to overhand. Split time, 5, 6, 7, and right out, left out, underhand butterfly, and right in, left in, overhand butterfly. So when you're doing the fourth stall, you have to remember to keep, so here's what you're doing. You got this one, you got this one, but then what's happening is you do this one, and then when the right hand goes to, or when your left hand goes to do the last stall, this one goes and does another stall as opposed to continuing to spin an overhand. So you have to remember to focus on spinning there. Okay, one thing that can also help is the positioning, is focusing on where your hands are going to be relative to each other, because the outstall is easy, they're not going to tangle, but when you do the install, this is where the split time is super relevant. But you'll notice when I'm doing my install here, my stall is aiming for the plane between my elbow and my wrist so that the two poi don't tangle. So you have to have enough control. And what you can do to help yourself with that is, a minute ago we did this drill, right? But what we didn't do was this drill like this, where we were focused on doing it and trying to get it to go on the plane, right? Because you want to, this one's still going to be spinning. So you want to be able to get it in between where your poi is here when you're doing it. So it can be helpful to just do the one-handed stall like that, like this, and then in, out, and then in, and practicing getting it in. Start with an underhand opposite butterfly. And let's lead with your right hand, which will be my left hand here. And we'll go in to overhand opposite. So left, right, hand opposite, then left, right to overhand opposite. Left, right to underhand opposite. Left, right to overhand opposite. Left, right to underhand opposite. Left, right to overhand opposite.